I think, yeah.
And when you factor in this Roe stuff, and when you factor in the mass shootings coincidentally happening to occur from like last month up until November, you might wind up getting a perfect storm of events.
Mm.
Plus what's happening at the border, and you don't know how secure like our elections even are. With those three factors in play, wait, four factors, and because Elon Musk found out that Elon Musk
Just
is
now.
not buying Twitter,
Yeah.
You might start having an information war where pertinent information gets deliberately obstructed from public view.
Mm.
Those four factors could create a perfect storm in which we get a Governor Beto in November.
Well, let's talk about abortion and how it might impact votes.
Let's do that.
I think for the majority of voters, a majority of voters would not ever personally opt to have an abortion.
I agree.
And so they're going to think about it in personal terms. If
A
I'm
lot of-
over 50,
You don't care.
Yeah.
My age, I've been like over 5.5 years. I'm
Right.
ready to have children and family. It's scary, but it's a step that you need to take
Right.
at this point. But there's a lot of new voters that are like 18. There's a lot. What about that senior in high school that's about to turn 18? That just turned 18 this year. What about the kid that's going through college right now? What about that college girl that's like kind of like going through her little phase? You know, and then they pass that ban. You might all of a sudden now you're voting Democrat. I got like my so Gary produces my podcast, right?
Yeah.
And Gary's like dating a stripper.
Okay.
He's dating a dancer.
All right.
And I'm friends with a lot of dancers through Gary.
Friends.
No, well, I am. I'm not doing anything with them. I don't do that. I don't cheat or do any of this. That's fucking horrible. Like, you can't do that, right? That's really bad. All right. I'm friends with some of them, and a lot of them were very against the mandates, right? And agree with me 1,000% on what I'm saying about the mandates. Like, this, like when it comes to like the grooming, when it comes to like how kids are being trafficked, when it comes to how information is being censored, when it comes to us having sound money. They agree with me on pretty much everything, but a lot of them are pretty pissed off about this abortion stuff. And so you might get a lot of people like that who
Do they vote?
went from left to right, or just or immediately switched. They might switch right back, and you just might. It might be like a Trojan horse to continue voting for tyranny and globalism.
I just think, if
Does that make sense? Like that's what I'm trying to say.
If you're
right?
a person who doesn't think that you would ever have an abortion, you're like, that's something I would never choose for myself. But there's this actual threat of losing my bodily autonomy via vaccine mandates. Are you going to vote for what's personally going to affect you? Are you going to vote for the inflation that's personally affecting you on a daily basis? Or are you going to vote based on abortion?
Well, you should vote for me and you both agree on what
Right.
you should vote for.
Right.
But do a lot of people agree with us? A lot we've been talking about like this fake sense of altruism, and a lot of people will vote based on altruism instead of based on practicality.
I think,
And a lot of people are also like, this is what you're seeing on the internet, what you're seeing on TV. Like to quote Alex Stein, it's trauma-based mind control. And a lot of people are going to make these very pertinent, life-altering decisions as a result of trauma-based mind control. And I'm just putting this information out there because I don't want us to I like living in America.
yeah.
That's why I'm sharing this with you, right? Like, because I want to be here.
It's a valid concern whether or not people will switch, but I just don't. I don't see, because most people vote what's in front of their face. So when I go door to door, when I go block walking, people talk to me about their HOA. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about their HOA, but that's what they want to talk about. They want to talk about, how much it costs to put food on the table or the job that they lost. They're not talking about like the abortion that they can't have.